Hey everyone, it's Army Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new light Metropolitan monster, Don Canine. Funny enough, this is actually going to be the monster that is going to be completely free to play. You can get him just by playing the game. And I say funny because he's a mobster. You would think that he'd be like the paywall monster, but nope. He's completely free to the community. I actually like him a lot. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the South Steak all the way to level 150, all the food I need to feed him to level 150, and any gems I use will be reimbursed. Man, he looks vicious. Alright, Don Canine. He has a strength of 9,680. Which for the new era is the lowest, or tied with the lowest. He's tied with Mr. Not Found and Super Dream, so definitely not an attacker by any means. His life stat 112,798. This is right around the middle for the new monsters, and the speed stat 7392. That is really fast. It's tied with that of Super Dream, who's another denier, and they are both slower than Mr. Not Found, who has a speed stat of 7656, who is the fastest currently. He's a support monster. As for his trait, this monster is hardened. And then at rank 1 it upgrades to tough, so 35% of the time you will not get hit with negative effects, and at rank 3 you get immunity to control, which I think is valuable because I really do think this meta is going to focus a lot on deny. If you look at the other monsters, they all have immune to possession, immune to stun, status caster immune to stun, so it makes me wonder, is SP really going to push for deny meta this season and in the future of the Metro era? With that being said, let's unlock this, and let's talk about his skills. Your new mare deals moderate light damage to one enemy, applies sunburn to one enemy. 30 damage or 30 stamina spammable sunburn skill. Sunburn, if you're new to the game, will deal low light damage and reduce accuracy by 15%. Father of Gangsters deals moderate light damage to one enemy and applies guard down to one enemy. So guard down makes it so incoming attacks will always land. So this is a negative effect on the enemy. If the enemy has guard down, your attacks will not miss. You have You Owe Me. Applies guard down hater to an ally, removes control effects from an ally, requires cooldown. So a skill like this I really like on a monster that has immune to control himself. This means that if the enemy is faster than you, right, let's say you're facing, I don't know, a Chiao Long, and Chiao Long did the trait disable absolute 0 talent. So because you have immune to control, you're not going to get hit with Mega Freeze, but your ally just got trait disabled and got hit with Mega Freeze. Well, because Don Canine will go next in the turn order, you can run You Owe Me, so now you have guard down hater on your monster, and you got rid of the control skill, so then your monster is going to be able to attack. So I really enjoy skills like this on a monster who's immune to control. Obviously if Chiao Long does the Ignorance is Bliss skill, oh, then you're in trouble. Alright, we have Boss of All Bosses. Applies guard down hater to allies and removes tortures from all allies, requires cooldown. Another good skill, once again, if the enemy goes and just landed so many dots on you, maybe you're playing against a sap man and he hit you with Ignite and Burning, and maybe there was a random status caster at the start that gave you Quicksand or whatever. A skill like this, really great way to protect your team. I only wish this gave torture immunity and not just cleanse the torture, so that's my only downside to the skill. The guard down hater could obviously go in handy. There's also, by the way, a street talent that will give guard down to an enemy monster. So if the enemy starts with guard down and then you guard down hater, ooh, you're dealing triple damage at the beginning. Unpaid Loan activates all cooldowns on all enemies, so this is your main deny. So whereas Super Dream relies on stun, you rely on CDA, so that's definitely going to be valuable. Yes, We Canine deals low light damage, applies guard down and sunburn to enemy monsters. I like this AoE because you are reducing the accuracy, and at the same time you're effectively making the accuracy of all of your monsters 100%, so that's awesome. Small Vendetta deals moderate light damage and applies stun and sunburn. I like that you have a single target, especially if you encounter a dodge area monster. And it's just good to have single target skills. And it happens to be a stun. So not only can this monster CDA, you can also single stun when needed. And then you have another guard down skill. Deals moderate light damage, activates all cooldown on one enemy, and applies guard down to one enemy. So you have AoE CDA. You have singular stun. Where is it? You have singular stun. You have singular CDA. Again, super useful. That's not it. Super useful for when you're taking on dodge area monsters. Where, hey, maybe you're taking on a Lady Meow, who, if I'm not mistaken, is immune to stun. Doesn't matter. You can instead activate her cooldowns, and then she'll probably be shut down. Most of her skills are high cooldown. So here we have AoE CDA, single stun, single CDA. For that last and final skill, I would say run the AoE Sunburn. Because with a monster like this, man, it's tricky. With a monster like this, normally you're always going to go Unpaid Loan first, and on turn 2, you're either going to stun or CDA. That's really what you're going to do. Keep in mind, CDA is the one deny skill you can chain. You can CDA and CDA again, whereas when you stun someone, they gain immunity to stun. But typically, you're going to AoE CDA, and then you're going to single stun or CDA the main monster that's still a threat. And on turn 3, if there's still a turn 3, you're probably going to do the one you didn't do. So there's not really going to be a huge use for guard down Sunburn, but I think it's worth running for those situations where you could benefit from reducing everyone's accuracy or increasing your monster's accuracy, right? Like maybe you got hit with the daze and you want to make sure your next attack lands. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. I don't think you need the guard down hater. I don't think you need Yuomi, even though I raved about it. I think a skill like Yuomi is specific for those situations like in wars where the enemy is faster than you, you know they're going to deny you, but you have a chance to win because of a skill like Yuomi. So this is situational, more so for wars. In PvP, it could obviously be used, but PvP, you run into so many different situations, so it just depends what your strategy is there. I don't think you need this moderate light guard down skill, and you don't need this spammable Sunburn skill, unless you're taking on another Don Canine who's going to be activating your cooldowns because he's faster than you. Alright, with that being said, he can hold a staff, so you never, ever, ever have to worry about stamina because he will recover your stamina, and if he takes some damage, he can actually drain enemy stamina with an Ambulance Trap. So with that being said, in terms of a rune setup, I would say for right now, one of the better setups you can do is give him like 2 speed runes and then some team speed. So let's go with, or I guess I'll do 1 speed and 2 team speed, and then you're going to want a corrupted monster that can get rid of MT. So someone running Dispelling Fist, a Chiao Long that can remove and then trade disable, just anyone that can deal with Megaton, because obviously this monster can't right now. Alright, so this is the team I'm going to utilize. Chiao Long running Smite to trade disable, remove positive effects, or I guess remove positive effects and then trade disable in that order. Mouse around because he's Megaton, he's there to protect me. And then my Don Canine to immobilize the enemy with CDA, stun when needed, and then also Sunburn. So I can also do dots with Chiao Long, so that's my win condition. I am allowed to do PvP, however, I'm not allowed to win the battles because that would be unfair. With that being said, we first have a Camellia, a Pierce Demon, Stock Killer, and Cryo Crawler. So we'll start the game off with Ignorance is Bliss. So there we go, Smite, and now everyone is trait disabled. In this case, it doesn't even matter because I'm going to go with CDA. Or, you know what, I'm just going to go with the guard down Sunburn, because the Sunburn damage is going to be significant. We'll recharge here, and then Invaders Punishments, and then Dots, and yeah, that's a win. But, I mean, the monsters are low level, and Smite did a good amount of damage against the enemy. But there we go, that's how you potentially use this monster. Again, all you need is to cleanse the Megatons, then you can CDA everyone. When you CDA, you basically shut down the enemy, right? A lot of monsters aren't prepared to handle CDA, especially since we've been in an era where you really didn't need it. But we'll see how people shift their playing style. Here we're gonna go with, I guess we'll just do Forgotten, so that'll trade disable. Then we'll go into dots on everyone. Here, watch, we'll do CDA and watch what happens to the enemy. So, okay, 0 cooldown skill. He's immune to CDA. Let's just do anti-cat wall. Let's go Forgotten, and let's go ahead and punish the weak. Get some dots on him. Let's just recharge here. So here is where I say on turn 2, now you have the option. Do you want to activate cooldowns on someone? Do you want to, in this case I could sunburn everyone. I think I'm going to go with a sunburn. Or I could go stun. Do I want to stun someone? I can stun Lindworm. You know what? That's actually smarter. Let me stun Lindworm, so now he can't do anything. Bam. Pangoliath. Alright, that's fine with him. Granite Melter, 0 cooldown. It's weak though. Alright, he died with all the dots. I'll recharge here. Let's get rid of your shield. Let's go with dots on everyone again. And again, do I want to activate cooldowns? Yes, we can. You know what? I think Tabora can cleanse. Let's activate cooldowns on Tabora. So now she's pretty much shut down. We'll punish the weak over here. Lindworm will die with dots. Granted, that's all Tabora's been able to do. It's not even that strong. Recharge, recharge. Let's stun. Why don't we stun on Pangoliath? Yes, oh no, I only have Sunburn, so hey, let's Sunburn. Boom, and then again, guard down. Oh, thank goodness, came back to life. I was about to exit out. Yeah, so again, pretty straightforward monster. He's there to activate cooldowns. Nothing else, really, other than activating cooldowns and denying with stun or single CDA again. And then you have that Sunburn and guard down for when you want to make sure your attacks land. Alright, let's go with, what do we do? Let's just hit dots on the enemy. No, let's just hit dots on the enemy. Alright, so Air Meng, Tiny's Amulet, that's fine. Polyphase System, that's fine. Alright, we're going to go Unpaid Loan. So that's CDA. Again, it looks like it doesn't do anything. For those of you that are new to the game, you might be like, hey, it doesn't work. It does work. As long as they have a 1 cooldown or higher, they won't be able to do those skills. Let's recharge. So Thirst for Glory, 0 cooldown skill, very weak. Recharge there, and that monster unfortunately got its ultimate. That's what happened there. Alright, let's go punish the weak over here. And again, like, who do I need to shut down? I see that maybe... Wow, he has a strength rune. Why don't we stun him then? Oh, he's immune to control? Well, let's activate his cooldowns again. So you're going to see that when Spawny goes, he's basically going to recharge again. So let's see what happens. Thirst for Glory will recharge. Alright, recharge on your end. Yes, we canine. Why don't we sunburn everyone? Success. Raijin's Mask, Modest Essence, Eeltron's Mask, Pump Seed stuff. Let's just recharge. I'm waiting for Spawny to get a turn in. So Spawny, do your thing. Look at that, just a recharge. Again, that's where the CDA is effective. So, just like I've been saying with all the other monsters, pretty straightforward. They're very vanilla. They're really basic, honestly. There's not much to them. Let me take him to rank 5 just so we can get him at his fullest speed, and we'll go from there. Okay, and I'm actually going to switch out Chill Long and actually put Lindworm because, again, the main thing you need is someone to remove Megataunt so that you can follow up in the turn order and just activate cooldowns and deny the enemy that way. That's all you need. In this case, there is no Megataunt, which works out for me. I'm just going to recharge. I'm going to Unpaid Loan, and let's see how many of them are shut down. We'll recharge. We might as well activate the Sunburn and guard down everyone. Good chance to showcase the guard down hater, but I'm not running it. So we're just going to recharge, and look. He does have 0 cooldown skills, Dirty Waters. Alright, let's see about you. Purple Volley. I guess that's a 0 cooldown skill. Oh yeah, it's spammable. So, actually, some of the corrupted monsters are prepared and do have 0 cooldown skills. So maybe he won't have such a huge impact in the game because the monsters are still doing stuff to me. We can stun you here. Especially, imagine if that stock killer had Unrelenting Assault. Purple Volley, Unrelenting Assault, get an extra turn. Now I can do the 1 turn cooldown skills. Attack at the 1 turn cooldown skill. Now I can do 2 turn cooldown skills. So CDA, I thought it would be powerful. It might not be as powerful. Although I will say, against the Metro monsters, the Metro monsters' cooldown skills aren't as strong, and they don't have Unrelenting Assault on their side. Alright, so here we have some dodge area taunt, so let's see. I'm still going to do Unpaid Loan. The Do is immune to control, and so the CDA, while it is a control, it's not like a stun freeze. It's not the actual negative effect that lands, right? That's why it looks like it doesn't do anything. Alright, we're going to recharge. Greater Times Curse, let's get rid of that shield. Yes, we can. Let's get that sunburn damage on you. Deadly Nightshade, ouch. Alright, we're going to go Age Overseer now. We'll turn transfer. I think we're fine. Let's just recharge. Pain Distiller, recharge, and recharge. See, they weren't able to do anything. Let's Black Bite. My Business. Yeah, let's activate cooldowns again on Modrak. I don't want him to apply any 50% protection. I don't want him to do anything. Let's Sequence Bend. Let's see if we can get the... Yes, we can. And oh, that's going to take a while. So Small Vendetta, Sunburn again. Unpaid Loan, CDA. So you're going to see that Modrak and Do are never going to do anything. The whole time then the game, they are just going to be recharging. Well, speaking of recharging, we'll recharge on our end. And yes, we can. Let's get that Sunburn damage. Oh, speaking of Do, he just died. So now he might actually be able to attack me. Let's see if I can't take him down before that. Revival. Do I have my AoE? I don't. Small Vendetta. Boom. And then we'll finish them off. Alright, we'll do one more battle. Yeah, I think the exclusive first look videos, they might not be the best just because everything's too straightforward. Honestly, the PvP live duels we do, I think I'm going to get wrecked by the corrupted monsters, right? People running Spec are still going to stun me or freeze me. People running Stock Killer, same thing. People running Chill Long, same thing. So we'll see how that goes. We are going to go ahead and just recharge. Let's Unpaid Loans, activate cooldowns on everyone. Again, it doesn't work against Lindworm. Let's Anti-Cat Wall. Let's see if they're running 0 cooldown skills. Let's remove your evasion. Let's activate Sunburn and Guard Down on everyone. This is actually a good way to end. So the Lord, 0 cooldown skill. Yeah, 0 cooldown skill. Chill Long, Forgotten. That's a 1 turn cooldown skill. That's not a 2 turn cooldown skill. Corrupted Dragon. Oh, I think he starts the game off with immune to control, maybe. Alright, so that's unfortunate for me. I'm going to revert events. Age Overseer. Oh, I just got turned into a little baby. Baby Don Canine. Alright, I think I'm going to churn transfer. Alright, I don't care if he attacks me. I'm good. Mouse Run can survive. Oh, I did not even realize. Okay, my face shield kicking in and saving me. Okay, so do they have guard down? They do not have guard down, unfortunately. Let's see if I can land it. Yes, we canine, and successfully it lands. Awesome. Alright, so now my attacks, even though I'm blinded, my attacks will be landing. I'm assuming they survive, so I'm frozen, unfortunately. Alright, the guard down is gone on Chill Long. Still have it on Lindworm. My Lindworm just died. Alright, my turn again. Let's see. You still have Revival. What about you? You already died. Why don't we activate your cools down? Shut you down. Remember, it doesn't work on Lindworm, but he has Sunburn, so he'll die there. Let's just go ahead and... what should we do? Revert events. Let's clear that burning. Alright, Lindworm dies, comes back to life. Let's just do unpaid loan. So this is basically just shutting down Qiao Long. Let's do this. To shut down Lindworm, we could always stun you. It looks like he's dead. Alright, yeah, Qiao Long can't do anything. He has to recharge. We'll let him go. We'll let him attack me. Face shield kicks in. And I heal 175k. And I have evasion for 2 turns. And I am good to go. Alright, so I think we can call it a day there. So you got to see face shield in effect. And you got to see the denial aspect to Don Canine. Let me know what you guys think about this monster in the comments below. He is the free monster of the month. All you gotta do is essentially play the game and you'll get him, watch Monsterwood videos, and you'll get him completely for free. Thank you guys for watching. Any thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.